Hare Krishna, आप सभी a very warm welcome to all the devotees to our class on Shloka memorization, which is a part of Srimad Bhagavatam study course that we are conducting. This is our ninth class on this subject, and today we will learn this shloka from the seventh chapter of Canto 1 of Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the seventh shloka of this chapter. We'll begin with the Mangalacharan prayers. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Mudirayet Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. So once again, a very warm welcome. And as usual, we will start with a small warm-up discussion on why should we learn shloks. And in the previous classes, we have given 7 reasons, and today we will be discussing on the eighth reason. So those who want to see the previous 7 reasons and have not attended the previous classes, they can go to our YouTube channel Gita Online Study, where you can find the previous 7 videos on shloka memorization. So coming back to the eighth reason for learning shlokas, it is helpful in the next life too. Now, this reason comes from the famous pastime of Gajendra that we read in Srimad Bhagavatam. And in this pastime, we saw that how Gajendra, who was in his previous life, was a great devotee king called Indradyumna. And this Gajendra was cursed by a sage, Agastya, to become an elephant. And once this elephant Gajendra was taking bath in a lake where he got caught up by a crocodile. And since crocodile is an animal of water and Gajendra being an elephant is an animal of land, Gajendra found himself on the disadvantaged side and was starting to lose the this struggle. And Gajendra struggled to release himself. Finally, all of a sudden, he remembered a prayer which he learned in his previous life as King Indradyumna. And he started reciting those prayers, picking up one lotus which was floating nearby and offering it in his mind to the Supreme Lord. And just because of that prayer and that offering by Gajendra, Supreme Lord immediately came on his bird carrier Garuda and killed and severed the head of this crocodile. So, remembering shlokas in this life could even be rewarding in the next life too. So, this is one nice reason to learn shlokas uh, uh, helpful in next life too. So with that little warm up discussion on why we should learn shlokas, we move to the next part of our program, which we discuss in every meeting, which we discuss every time in the class. And this is my recommendation to learn shlokas. What are the 3 most important things that we need to be aware of? First one is the identify the meter. Meter means in Hindi we or in Sanskrit we call it chand. Chand means a particular way the poetry is written with different number of syllables in different chandas. These are used. So we should have some practical understanding of which meter probably is this. And we gave you little hints on this. Shardul Vikridatam, for example, we learned has 19 syllables. Anushtup, the basic Sanskrit verse, has 8 syllables. And then we discussed about few others with 12 syllables, 14 syllables, and so on. So like that, different meters have different number of syllables. We will cover this part of identifying meters little later in our course. In the beginning, we are trying to give you some practical idea of uh, how we could learn these meters, how we can learn these shlokas. So identify the meter. So for the time being, just identify Anushtup, Shardul, Vikriditam, or maybe Indra Vajra or other Trishtup Chand, etc. Then we need to know the meaning of the words in the Sanskrit verse. It is helpful if we could remember those words, their meanings, because when we remember the word, we remember the message, and it becomes easy to remember the Sanskrit also. Then the third technique is, if you are not able to identify the meter, then at least listen to someone who would know how to recite it, and then remember the melody by listening to the experienced reciter and then simply repeat it, like we learn various songs, etc., and so on. So that is on how to learn shlokas. And now we come to the part where we will try to memorize one shloka. Now the next important shloka in the list from Srimad Bhagavatam's first canto is seventh verse of the seventh chapter. May I now invite some of the participants, some of the devotee participants who would like to volunteer to recite this. Anyone? Okay, today
I can do that. I can
okay,
do that.
we have Jivan Prabhuji. Okay, very nice. Okay, Prabhu, Jivan Prabhu, please.
Okay.
Yes, Prabhu. Okay, I will recite and then you can repeat after me. Yasyam va shruyamanayam
Yasyam Vaishruyamanayam
Krishne Paramapurushe
Krishne Parama Purushe
Bhaktir Utpadyate Pumsaha
Bhakti Rupadyate Pumsaha
Shokamoha Bhayapaha.
Shoka Moha Bhayapaha
Yasyam Vaishruyamanayam
Yasyam Vaishruyamanayam
Krishne Paramapurushe
Krishne Parama Purushe
Bhaktir Utpadyate Pumsaha
Bhakti Rupadyate Pumsaha
Shokamoha Bhayapaha.
Shoka Moha Bhayapaha.
Yeah, so I think this word is Utpadyate. I think you are probably missing the.
I'm just taking that this one, Prabhuji, that Devanagari thing,
Okay,
Bhakti Rutpadyate. That's why
Utpadyate. Yeah, yeah.
I
Bhak-
didn't actually I didn't see that this thing. The first
okay,
time also I was thinking why you are telling Utpadyate.
okay.
Should you pronounce Utpadyate or
Rut,
Bhakti
Bhakti Rup.
Rutpadyate?
Okay, Utpadyate. The T
Okay,
sound or the T sound should be there.
okay,
Okay.
okay, okay.
Now please try yourself. Please go ahead with yourself on your own.
Yasyam vai Shruyamana Utpadyate Pumsa Shoka Moha Bhayapaha
Oh, nice. Once again, Prabhu.
Yasyam vai Shruyamana Krishne Paramapurushe Bhaktir Utpadyate Pumsa Shoka Moha Bhayapaha.
Okay. Now this is you. I think you pronounce this word Purushe. It is actually Purushe. Purushe would mean the pa has the u sound, which is a long u. It will be a long
Okay,
u, and in ra there is
okay,
also a u sound, but this is a short u. So you can
okay,
see in this u there is a horizontal line, and on this u there is no horizontal line. So this will be
okay,
purushe. Hmm.
okay.
So Krishne Parama Purushe. Now you can try once more, Prabhu.
Yasyam vai Shruyamana Krishne Paramapurushe
Hmm.
Bhaktir Utpadyate Pumsa Shoka Moha Bhayapaha.
Excellent, excellent. Full marks. Okay, very nice. So any other devotee would like to try? I see Amit Agarwal ji joining
Can
also
I
today.
can I try, Prabhu?
Oh yes, Mangala Mataji, please go ahead.
यस्यां वैश्रूणमाणायां कृष्णे परमपुरुषे
Hmm.
भक्तिरुद्यत्पते पुंसा शोकमोहभयापहा.
Okay, so I think there are two words, Shruya Mana Yam. So you can recite this.
श्रूयमाणायां.
Very nice. Shruya Mana Yam.
श्रूयमाणायाम्
And then this is utpadyate. Utpadyate.
Bhaktir utpadyate. Bhaktir
Utpadyate.
utpadyate.
Yeah. Dyate. Yes.
Utpadyate.
Very
Bhaktir
nice.
utpadyate.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yasyam vaishrunamanaayam Krishne paramapurushe Bhaktir utpadyate pumsaha Shokamoha bhayapaha.
Okay. Once again, Mataji.
Yasyam vaishrunamanaayam
Huh.
Krishne paramapurushe Bhaktir utpadyate pumsaha Shokamoha bhayapaha.
Okay. My thinking is that you are reciting Shruyamanam as Shrunamanayam. So this is
Shruya alva Prabhuji, Shruya
okay.
manayam.
Yeah. Shruyamanayam. So that is correct.
Shruya
And
manayam.
yeah. And this is Utpadyate. The.
Utpadyate.
No. I think you are.
Bhaktir, I am Devanagari Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Bhaktir utpadyate.
Yeah. Utpadyate. Correct.
Bhaktir utpadyate.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Once more, Mataji.
Yasyam vaishruyamanaayam
Hmm.
Krishne paramapurushe Bhaktir utpadyate pumsaha Shokamoha bhayapaha.
Yeah, because when you recite utpadyate, you recite
Huh.
utpadhyate, dhya. Dha for dhaga.
This
Actually,
is dhya, no?
dhya.
Dhya, huh? It is dhya,
Not
not dhya. Yeah,
not dhya. It is dhya.
dhya.
Right.
Bhaktir utpadyate.
Utpadyate. Yeah.
Utpadyate.
I think utpadyate. You are again saying utpadhyate.
Single dhya, utpadyate, correct?
Okay, we will we will discuss separately. Okay.
Bhaktir
You
utpadyate.
are giving for
Ah.
the, you are giving the, that is for those are tha, you know.
Ha,
When
ta, tha, da,
dha
dha.
means, it means.
This is ta, tha,
both
tha,
of them.
correct, no? Which dha
So
it
you
is?
should say
Ta, tha, da.
utpadyate.
No,
That's
this
all.
is ta, tha, da, da for
Da.
dava,
Da.
da it
Da.
is.
Da for dava. Da for
Da
dava.
for dava. This is
हाँ.
da, that is da or dha.
Da. Dya.
Dava ka dha kya?
Dava ka da.
हाँ.
Utpadyate.
Bhaktir utpadyate. Again, they are giving pressure.
Yeah.
I'm giving their pressure.
Okay, we will
Utpadyate punsaha. Okay, I'll try.
Utpadyate.
This
Okay,
is
we will
dava ka dha, no?
we will discuss separately.
Huh.
Okay, any other person, any other devotee would like to try?
May I, Prabhu?
Yes, Rakesh Prabhu, please.
Yasyam vai Suryamanayam Krishne Paramapurushe Bhaktir Utpadyate Pumsa Shokamoha Bhayapaha.
Very nice Prabhu ji. एक बार और बोल दीजिए.
Yasyam vai Suryamanayam Krishne Paramapurushe Bhaktir Utpadyate Pumsa Shokamoha Bhayapaha.
Okay, please pronounce this word Shruyamanayam.
Suryamanayam.
No, I think you are saying
Suryamanayam.
Shruya. यहाँ
Yasyam
देवनागरी में.
vai Shruyamanayam.
हाँ, now it is better. Yeah. Yasyam vai.
Yasyam vai Shruyamanayam.
Hmm.
Krishne Paramapurushe Bhaktir Utpadyate Pumsa Shokamoha Bhayapaha.
Excellent, Prabhu. Excellent. Okay. Any other devotee? Anyone
Can I
else?
try Prabhuji once?
Yes, Mataji, please. Okay.
Yasyam vaishruyamanaaya Krishne paramapurushe Bhaktir utpadate pumsaha.
Okay.
Bhaktir utpadate pumsa.
नहीं माताजी अभी रुकिए अभी.
Bhaktir utpadate.
Utpadyate.
See, dhya means you are telling don't put pressure, no?
No. Okay. Dhya, it is not dhya. It is dhya.
Dhya.
I will. How do I?
Okay,
How
I'll see
do
afterwards,
I-
Prabhuji.
Okay.
Bhaktir
Afterwards we will discuss.
utpadate
I will.
pumsa.
Prabhuji, see, like we have Gadya and Padya. So it is that
Gadya.
Padya.
Yeah.
Gadya and
Gadya and
Padya.
Padya.
That is
Yes.
poem.
Yes. Anupama Mataji had a good suggestion. Gadya
That
and
is,
Padya.
This is
The plus
what
year. It is the plus year. So
The
it
plus
is written
ya.
like
the plus year.
The
Yeah.
plus ya. The
Yeah.
plus
Yeah.
ya. Dhya.
In
Yeah.
English, she is pronouncing DH. But it is
TH.
D.
It is only T.
D.
It is only
dy.
T.
अच्छा,
Yate.
dy.
पद्यते. Anyhow,
Padyate.
पद्यते.
Yes, yes. Now you picked it up.
Yes.
Padyate.
पद्यते.
Padyate. Right. Padyate is correct.
पद्यते. Correct.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
Prabhuji.
नहीं, Mataji. This is for practice only, so don't worry. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Any other devotee would like to give maybe last try, last call? Any other devotee would like to give it a
May
try?
I?
Prabhuji,
May I,
I
Prabhuji?
Yes, Vidya Mataji, please.
Yasyam vai mayam Krishne param purushe bhaktir udpadete pumsa soka moha bahapaha.
हाँ Mataji, abhi there are few places. First of all, Shruyamanayam. Okay, let you recite together with me. Yasyam vai Shruyamanayam.
Yasyam vai manayam
Yasyam vai Shruyamanayam.
Yasyam vai manayam
Yasyam vai Shruyamanayam.
Yasyam vai manayam
Krishne Paramapurushe.
Krishne param purushe
Krishne Paramapurushe.
Krishne parama purushe
Bhaktir Utpadyate Pumsaha.
Bhaktir utpadate pumsa
Bhaktir Utpadyate Pumsaha.
Bhaktir utpadate pumsa
Bhaktir Utpadyate Pumsaha.
Bhaktir utpadate pumsa
Shoka Moha Bhayapaha.
Shoka moha bhayapaya
Yes. Okay. Now you can try on your own.
Yasyam vai shurmanasyama Krishne param purushe Bhaktir utpadate pumsa Shoka moha bhayapaya.
Yeah. So more or less other words were more or less okay, but Shruya Manayam. Shruya,
Shurya manayam.
not Shurya. It is Shruya. Shru.
Shruya.
Mana.
Shruya.
Mana.
Mana.
Not
yam.
Mana. Not Mana. It is Mana. Like in Rana, Maharana,
Okay.
we have that different na. Like in Rana. So Shruya, Mana, Yam. So three.
Shurya manayam.
Shruya, Mana, Yam.
Shurya manayam.
Not Shurya. Shruya.
Shruya manyanam.
Shruya.
Shruya
Shruya. Mana.
mana
Yam.
yam.
Okay. So maybe last try.
Yasyam vai shruya manayam Krishne parma purushe bhaktir utpadite pumsa shoka mahabhapaya.
Okay. Very well done. So this is Bhayapaha. Bhayapaha.
Bhayapaha.
Okay.
Bhayapaha.
I think more or less you are there, Mataji. Yeah. Okay.
Thank
Very
you.
nice. Thank you. Okay. So we look at Dandavat Prabhuji. Yeah. So we look at the word meanings. So yeah, okay. Before we go to the word meanings, so there are many words in this sloka. You may already know the meaning. Krishna, Parama, Purushe, and then Bhaktir, and then Shok, Moha, Bhaya, like that. So many words are there for which you may probably already know the meaning, but we will. So Yasyam. Yasyam means this Vedic literature. So the sixth verse, 1.7.6, actually talks about Srimad Bhagavatam. So that is what it is being referred here by Yasyam. So Yasyam is like a pronoun. So this Vedic literature, why means certainly. Shruya Manayam. Shruya Manayam means simply by giving oral reception. Oral reception means hearing this Vedic literature. What does it do? Krishna Parama Purushe. Unto Lord Krishna, Parama is supreme. Purusha means unto the personality of Godhead. So Purusha means the personality. What does it do? When we hear this Vedic literature, it does something related to the supreme personality of Godhead, Krishna. And what does it do? Bhakti. Bhakti means devotional service or feelings of devotional service. Utpadyate. So this word comes in several verses in Srimad Bhagavatam. Utpadyate comes from which word in Hindi? Utpadyate.
Utpadan,
Utpadan. Utpadan. Very nice. So utpadan means what? Producing.
production.
Production. So utpadyate. Utpadyate means sprout up. Pumsaha. In the living being, the practitioner of bhakti, it sprouts up feelings of devotional service in the heart of the living being. And what does it do? Shok. Shok means lamentation. Moha means illusion. Bhaya means fearfulness. Apaha. Apaha means that which extinguishes. Extinguishes the fire. Extinguishes the fiery emotions like shoka, moha, and bhaya. So, simply by giving oral reception to this wonderful literature, Srimad Bhagavatam, it produces devotional feelings into the living entity, and as a result, lamentation, illusion, and fearfulness is extinguished. Yasyam Vaishruyamanayam Krishne Paramapurushe Bhaktir Utpadyate Pumsaha Shok Moha Bhayapaha. Like that, that is how we discuss this verse and learn this by learning the word meaning also. So with this, I think it would be very clear now, and we conclude our class at this point. All glories to Srimad Bhagavatam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much. Now we will end this particular session and once again join the other session.
Hare Krishna.